Hello, good people. I'm just recording the video that I told you about to help you use Google Slides for your presentations. So as I said, I'm going to walk you through the process starting from logging into your Gmail account. Okay, so let's log into our Gmail accounts. This is my account. So once you go there, you're going to see that you have your account information and you have Google Apps. If you click on Google Apps, you need to go to Google Drive. Google Drive, like usually, this is what I use for every single CNA class that I have. If you need to create a new document, you need to go to New. If you look on the left top side here, and when you click on New, you have options here. The option that we want to focus on is Google Slides. As I explained during the class, Google Docs gives you a Word document. Google Sheets, Excel, I don't think you deal with that, and Google Slides is what we need to do. It's similar to what PowerPoint is. So now we have a presentation, okay? The first thing I would want to do is to name the presentation. So what's a topic? The topic, for example, is dementia. Okay. So that's the title. As I mentioned before, you do not need to save. Please do not save the document. Why? Because it saves automatically. See, it's saving here. Do not save any documents, because if you do save documents, you're going to end up with multiple documents on Google Google Drive, sorry, and it's just a waste of time. Okay, I would write the name of the title. As we said, you're doing this presentations for Montgomery College, right? And who are the students? It's Mohammed, and for example, and Siafi, for example. Okay. Now, as I mentioned before, right in the very beginning, you can choose a theme. You can click on any theme and you can apply it. Just pick any one. And the next very important part is to share it. Each team has 2 members. Only one person should share the document. As we said, do not share it to each other because you will have a lot of different documents. So let me share it. I don't know why it's telling me that there's an error. I don't know what's loading, so let's wait for a second. Let me delay that. Okay, now I need to add more slides. As we said, if you look at the top left side here, you can see the plus sign. Click, that's a new slide. What I need to explain about this slide, so each slide, you have a title and you have a content. If you want a different kind of slide, if you'll click here, you can see that you have section header, you have title and body or content. If you want to compare 2 things, you can use this slide, for example. Or if you want to have content here and a picture here, so it's totally up to you. You can pick whatever thing you want. Don't worry about the order because the order is very simple. If you click on the left button of your mouse, hold and drag, you can change the place of the slide, so do not worry about that. I will help you with this. As I said, each presentation you should always start with objectives. These should be the same for everybody. So as we said, objectives. What's the first thing? What is dementia? This is again the same thing. It should be for. We should have all the same outline. Sorry. What is the second part? Causes of dementia. Stages because we have 3 major stages of dementia, and risk factors if you want to talk about. But actually, before risk factors, we need to talk about, it's very related to signs and symptoms. Risk factors, is there any treatment for dementia? Okay. And what else do we need to know? We need to know my role as a CNA. So as we said, what is dementia, cause of dementia, stages of dementia, signs and symptoms, risk factors, but of course, like treatment and role as a CNA. And as we said, the last part should be a very small quiz for your classmates. As we said, like either a quiz or yes no questions, it's up to you. So this is the outline, this is skeleton of each one of your presentations. And the next one, so as we said, your objective should decide what the presentation should be about. So obviously the first slide should be what is dementia, right? You have your book, chapter, I believe 35. You should have a look. We have a whole chapter on dementia, a very detailed. Sorry, I take it back because we're going to teach that part. Your book has, I think, certain chapters discussing the topics you're going to write about. You can do some research. You can use your book as a reference at the same time. So here, what dementia, like we need to talk about the definition. If you look at the second one, causes of dementia. So that's the next slide. Maybe this slide does not help me. I'm not trying to compare. And this slide does not help me. So I can add a new slide. See now here, I can say causes. I need another one. What's the third one? Stages of dementia. So I go to stages. Maybe I can use the comparison here if you want. That's my cat sneezing, don't worry. Stages of dementia. And so on, really. So these are just the basic. I would not worry about format, because I can record another video for you that will help you learn how to add pictures, how to add hyperlinks, and so on. And let me see if I can. Yeah. So if you saw, I can share my presentation if I click here. Add people and groups. For example, I can add, just write the person's email address, for example, m dot, like that's Anne, or I don't know, your classmate. You should have each other's emails. So this is my Yahoo email, for example. It should be a Gmail, as we said. And if you need to write a note here, if not, just send it. So I will receive it in an email. Okay. I hope this will find. I don't know. Did you need anything else for now? Again, as we said, please do not save anything, because if you save, you're going to end up with multiple documents. Okay, so do not save. And as we said, this will decide the whole outline, the body of your presentation. So you see, the title of each slide will be one of the objectives. Causes of dementia, and and then, as we said, signs and symptoms, stages, risk factors, treatment, if there's any treatment, role as a CNA. Okay, and that's, as we said, this is the biggest thing. We need you to focus on. We need you to focus on applying everything we have learned through the class into what I should do, okay, in helping somebody with ADLs, and what I should focus on if it comes to CRISP, safety, consent, on all these things. I hope this video will help. Let me know if you need, or if you have any more questions. Thank you.